So, just to intellectualize something or like develop something, like the notion of culture being kind of work in nature, sort of, in terms of the individuals that belong to a culture or are part of a culture or identify with the culture, like resonate with the vibration or essence of a culture. Basically, I posit technically maybe what's going on there, and I feel like in terms of aura, maybe like energetically the intermingling of the individuals who are part of that culture. uh okay, the dynamics are probably influenced by the metaphysical energetic signature of the culture, and those auras probably intermingle and interact. Plus, I don't know, the dynamics involved with their existence in reality and the ways they interact create different artifacts of culture in the form of art or knowledge that has been documented, like, say, in a recipe for a particular type of dish in a particular culture's cuisine, or a strategy, like a method of preparing food or cooking food, um, things like that. And so it's like all the dances and the stories and different things that different cultures value in different ways can be similar as well, and they can be potentially looked at as like sort of music that emerges from the networks that exist in those cultures, basically living and breathing plus doing business. Like, I feel like doing business is essentially a formalization of life. It's like a way to acknowledge life, and it's a way to intellectualize life, I suppose, linguistically, and it's a way to impose augmentative virtualized systems, potentially in an infrastructural sense as well, maybe in certain circumstances, or fundamentally, essentially, and maybe things can be layered on top of sort of psycholinguistic architecture in a way that allows the brain to play with creativity and the words we say in order to understand vibrational energy and atomic chatter, as well as mathematics and mathematical addition being utilized rapidly by reasoning and thinking, and also ideation. So, also, something I was thinking about is how energy and life, like motion, life is about physical motion potentially in this theory, and all language is a consequence of that motion. It's the audible noise of that motion. And so it's interesting to think that any noise you hear in reality is actually language, and that kind of maybe in terms of conveying information via communication or expression through a medium like art, music, like a song, in order for that to successfully convey, like, different parts in a song, for example, can convey different feelings or messages or what have you, like the different abilities for the different things to convey successfully, essentially, is ultimately kind of like apex auto suggestions penetrating into the core of your vibrational domain so you can perceive it. And when it's in your domain, it's internalized. And when it has done that, you have information in your system in terms of energy that came from the outside. And so that's represented, I posit, as language, because energetically your body is all about kinetic energy. And when you think about things like remedies and kind of feeling malaise in regards to miscreants and those who play games with things like emotions plus feelings, I think makes me think about reality and justice, and how perhaps perpetuating what just is ultimately why justice exists. and to understand that you can use rhyme to write bars or poems and view that as a grind and view that as just one lazy hustle you can do if you want to invest energy into doing that, and it's hyper profitable also. And potentially you can use auto hypnosis to streamline business processes. So a chill way to do that is create a text file or a word processing document like Microsoft Word, make a new document, and just make, or a Google Drive like Google Docs doc, and just make a list of business processes or things you like to do with your time in your life that you enjoy, that you want to do more of, and just make a list of that, and then just contextualize it as a business activity, like business processes that you can schedule. And I can write software for that if you want. I can write software to support businesses and to help facilitate business processes and make their lives, like make your life as a business person easier and more enjoyable, and hopefully that adds real value in terms of makes your life better in a significant way, hopefully, because I care about meaningfulness and substance and value, like being substantiated. I care about reality as well, so happiness and healthiness. So hopefully I can make good money by developing software systems for clients, along with dispensing reliable quality advice, also along the lines of any of my areas of specialty in terms of computer and information sciences, along with, I suppose, hypnosis in addition to business as well. So I guess consulting and informationally dispensing information. So I guess like info docs, selling info docs, information services, like as an agent or BNZ, among other things, like making good money by doing good things because you want to and because it's positive and healthy, like doing good things for good reasons and growing wealthier and wealthier that way, because it's automatically something that happens naturally anyway. So in terms of reality and determinism, like what is definitely true in reality is kind of not that clear cut, I feel like. And it's not that clear cut because, I mean, if you think that everybody is kind of vibing out to cosmic music, then like, you got a voice so you can use it. And if it's not a guitar, rhythm and blues riff, like what is it? It may be psychic or cyclic, or I might spit on a microphone like talent grip, LSD tip. Naughty, angry, aggressive ego, have a think about it. Why are you tripping? Is it because psychedelics in your system? What is ignition and addiction? Is it twisting? Are you chilled and chaotic? Is that melodic, idle chatter, theta, delta, alpha waves and drums and bass off the top like reality, mixed mirage, hazed off the top, adjacent placements, cadence, outrageous, dilapidated, sideways construct, matrix, giggle about it, off the top like NTAs laugh about exploitation and the smug, shrug, shy, smirk, grin, giggle type way. Meanwhile, that kind of has had me in malaise for days. Actually, more than that. Sideways figure 8, night today, right as rain, light again, on the brain, ascertain, positivity, auto-suggestion, proclivities, realities, ontologies, rhyme schemes, and thematic themes. Nah, man, lucid dream.